This might be the most meta video I've ever made. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and as you can see I have the alphabet in front of me. Ignore that color palette down there, that's for later. But anyways, in this video I'm going to be assigning colors to letters. Because that's what I do now, I guess. So like, if you didn't know, color is naturally given to any object and things that we see. But humans, the simple creatures we are, have a habit of assigning colors to things that don't naturally have colors, like letters, as you saw in the title. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. Oh yeah, and keep in mind, some of these colors are pulled from that one Have Fun Teaching video, so if you see any colors that are familiar, yeah, so that's why. Now before we begin, let me take a sip of my suspicious dark liquid. I love tar. Alright, so we're gonna start with the first four letters that I feel quite happy with the colors for. So A is red, B is blue, C is yellow, and D is green. If you disagree with any of these, then you're just wrong, man. I'm sorry. E was one of the letters that I had to think about, though. I could have done purple, but I don't know. I feel like something would fit more. And that color was teal. I don't know, bro. F I didn't have to think about as much because I thought about that Have Fun Teaching video that I mentioned earlier. So F gets orange. E is like green, but like a dark green. Like this, like almost the same shade as grass. You know, grass, like the thing that's out in the open world that humans like us touch every day. Unless you don't, then yeah, just go outside, bro. H was one of the letters that I had trouble thinking about. I did originally plan to use this gold color like down there, but I felt like that this hazel color that's over there fits H better. So H gets hazel. I is like a light blue, but not like cyan or aquamarine, just light blue, like this shade that I've colored it right here. I did not know what to do for J for the longest time. Like, J is like one of the only letters that I thought about the most. Like, no color entered my head for J, like, at all. So I had to think, like, for a couple minutes before ultimately betting on sea green. I don't know, I could come up for a better color for J soon, but I don't really feel like it right now. K is like purple. I don't really know, I just feel like it fits K the most. What the hell am I talking about? That's my excuse for most of the letters. I was originally gonna make L purple too, but then I decided, nah. Then I decided to do like this green wheel, like the brightest green possible for L. I don't know why that color stuck with me for L, because it's not like another YouTuber did that specific shade of green for L or anything. M is magenta, and I could also see M as like a maroonish color. But I don't know, I just feel like magenta fits it. N is like a slightly lighter, like pastel looking orange. I mean, I guess I could see it as normal orange, but I think pastel orange fits N better. O, on the other hand, fits normal orange the most. I mean, that's like That's just pretty Captain Obvious at this point. And while I'm at it, I might as well do the other two Captain Obvious letters. Like, what do you think? What color do you think P is gonna be? Yeah. What do you think R is gonna be? Yeah. And at this point, you are asking a question that I have a pretty I can't speak words anymore, dog. Q raises quite a good question. What color am I gonna do for Q? Am I gonna do this? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I thought about it for a while until I ultimately decided that. There it is. Until I ultimately decided that I wanted Q to be like indigo. I didn't even get it on this. I ultimately decided that I wanted Q to be indigo because I literally had no other idea for it. It's kind of like J, but I didn't have to think as long about Q than J. S is light gray. I suppose my thought process was because it looks like it's silver, which begins with S. Yeah. T is my favorite letter, so as such, it's gonna get my favorite color. Orange, but like the brightest orange possible. So it's like orange if it was orange. What the hell am I talking about? You could be like dark purple. I mean, that fits you pretty well. It's almost like ube. Did you know that ube existed? I didn't know ube existed until I just mentioned it. B was the one that took me a couple seconds, but I ultimately decided for like the default shade of light blue that Paint 3D uses for V. I don't know, man. That's just stuck, I guess. W was another one that I had no idea for, but like 2 seconds. My thought process was a little confusing too, because I was like, oh, look at that. W is a wide letter, so as such, it's gonna get a cool looking color. And that color in specific is gold. I don't know, man. Sometimes my sometimes my genius is almost frightening. Here's a little fun fact. I was originally gonna do the lime green for L, but then I decided not to and save it for the next letter on the list, which is X. God, I still hate the letter X to this day. Y is yellow, again pulled from that Have Fun Teaching video. And Z is also orange, but like a darker orange. I don't know, I feel like a dark orange fits Z since... I don't mean to have an existential crisis every second, but if you told me why the color dark orange fits Z, I would have no idea what you're talking about. And that's it. That's the... Hold on. What the hell? How did these two get here? So yeah, I felt like throwing in Thorn and Ampersand just for the hell of this video. So I feel like... So we're just gonna get those over with quickly. Thorn is the default gold that Paint 3D uses since Thorn is like the best letter possible. And Ampersand, I don't really know what to do with it, so I feel like it could just be brown or something. I don't know. So yeah, that's it. That is the colors that I would assign to the letters of the alphabet. Uh, I don't know, man. It's just the end. It's the end. We're just done here. Stop the video.